Hi everyone, I'm Shay and welcome to Blissful Divination. Today I'm going to bring to you, we're going to do a reading about Peter Nygard. Okay, for those of you who are not familiar with the name, Peter Nygard is a 79-year-old Finnish Canadian. He was born in Helsinki, Finland, and then he came to Canada, and that's where he grew up and everything. He started a fashion, he's an ex-fashion industry guy. He has a company called Nygard International, which he just recently stepped down as the chairman because of the current situation he finds himself in. And right now he's had a long troubled history with the law, people suing him and whatnot, and him settling out of court and such. But in 2020, he was arrested for allegations of sex trafficking and specifically underage child sex trafficking or something to that effect. So he also has a class action. He has a class action lawsuit against him, where women are coming out saying that he raped them or trafficked them, did a whole bunch of different things. Even his legal troubles even extend to his own sons sued him. Two of his sons sued him, alleging that he hired a well-known sex worker to pose as his girlfriend. He posed her as his girlfriend, who then he instructed to rape them. So, I don't know if this is a case of where, there was a certain generation where men would be like, yeah, I'm going to get my sons taken care of and seen to, you know what I mean? So I'm going to purchase them some entertainment. So, possibly did he see it like that? Or, you know, and the boys felt raped, or I don't know. But they said that he did that and he hired them for them and she raped them. So interesting piece of work here. We have all these people and I'm kind of like, where there's smoke there's got to be fire. Come on. Since what, the 80s, the 90s, people have been coming up saying things like, I don't know, come on now. And like, I guess because he was what, so rich, people couldn't say anything. But now we're in this day and age where people are getting called out on their BS, right? So today I'm going to use the Housewives Tarot, and we're going to ask some questions about Peter Nygard. So first of all, the first question I want to ask is, will he be convicted this time? Will Peter Nygard be convicted? Okay. Hope you guys are doing well. I am fine, and I thank you for being here today and watching this video. I appreciate it so much. But let's take a look and see what the cards have to say. Okay. Okay. So the first card we get is the Four of Swords in a situation. Right now, I feel like evidence is being gathered. Like they're taking this time to gather the case, put the case together, because they want to have as much evidence, unrefutable evidence, as they can, because I feel as though the prosecution really is trying to push for a conviction. And what's crossing him? The Eight of Cups, right? I think it's a little bit disappointing. They were a little bit disappointing because they have to find people willing to come forward, and they have to, be able to corroborate their stories and all that kind of stuff. So a little bit of the challenge is getting people who are going to be willing to testify in court. As it is right now, I feel like he is working very hard to get away with this one. He's trying. He's trying really hard, you guys. He's trying really hard, I feel like, to get away with this one. In the past, they really weren't able to get much evidence on him. And also, they weren't able to get people to testify. Like, because the first case he ever had, the person said what they said, and then they refused to testify. And then in other cases, he settled out of court with them. As it stands right now, I think it's the one woman, right? There's that one woman. There's a woman who is poised to know. I think she's poised that she knows she got stuff. She got some evidence, and I think that she's going to be key and instrumental in this case. He sees himself, he's just a rebel. He's from that era where, the 79, 80-year-old, the same ilk, of the Epsteins and the Ghislaine Maxwell and the Donald J. Trumps, all of those rich people who think that they can go out there and do whatever they want, be rebels, and because they have money, so he sees himself up, as that, right? But I feel like someone's going to get involved. I feel like the FBI or somebody is coming in real. It's going to be something's going to happen through the FBI that is going to be the key to the outcome. Everybody sees that he is strongly connected to this. Like, he's strongly up. The evidence is strong, and he's strong. It's going to be clear to see that what was going on. They're a little bit worried that he might get off with some technicalities, some different challenges, or that they might actually, if they get the conviction, that he's going to tie it up in court, like an appeal or something like that. Like, he's trying to hold them off. More like, I'm 80, 79, going on 80. How long can we tie this up in court till it matters or not? And what's the outcome? Justice. You know what I'm saying? I think he's going to get whatever it is that he deserves, whether he's guilty or he's innocent. Justice will be done, but I do feel like they are going to convict him of the charges that he has been charged with. You guys, okay, what about the sons? The sons, to be sued by your own children that said that you had a prostitute posing as your girlfriend do such things to them? Let's find out what's going on with that. I'm going to switch over to the Radiant Wise Tarot. Please tell me about the situation. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. Clear the cards back up so we don't have a 52 pickup. Okay. Okay. Well, the first thing that I see the first thing that I see, first of all, they came up that with that hit quickly. I feel like his children, like these guys are opportunists as well. You know what I mean? About that opportunity. And they went along with it. They did. They went along with it. They were young and they went along with it. Um, let's see, let's keep going. Like, I don't think at the time that it was happening, it doesn't feel like the energy doesn't feel like they were like, no, I'm horrified. I think it was at the time, it wasn't like that, right? But later on, because of money, because I just see these pentacles flying out, and I think a little bit of it has to do with money. So I don't know if their allowance was being messed with. Like, they were messing with him a little bit, right? Like, I don't know. It's kind of like him and his seed. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I'm not saying that they did anything like that, but I'm just saying that the reason why they told and the reason why they took him to court, that energy surrounding it is feeling like a family feud fighting over money, you know, that kind of thing. Right now, this is just because this was the modus operandi. This was how things were back at that time. So, as I'm saying, in my mind, he doesn't see it. He always keeps seeing himself as something that he's not. And so in his mind, he's like, what? Really? Come on. You know, he doesn't even see that as rape. He doesn't. He sees it as helping his sons out. He sees it as my sons are weak. And you're weak. Like he thinks like they're weak. I mean, he had been withholding some things from them. I still feel like that lawsuit and stuff was prompted as an opportunity. Like, I keep feeling like opportunists. They did it for opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, and from that, you know, they were trying to get away with this, trying to, you know, kind of extort him, you know, kind of a thing. They see themselves as, you know, giving them this fine opportunity to give them the money. You know, and the way he saw it was, you know, I've given you little snots everything, and this is what you do. You know, he sees himself as the benevolent, nurturing, you know, he always provided for them, you know what I mean? And he was so emotional and caring with them. Just over when they needed something, he was just there to provide it. They hoped at the time, you know, they hoped that this little venture was gonna pay off. That was their biggest hope, that it would pay off. In the end, I feel like it was a half-hearted attempt. I feel like he gave him some money, not anywhere what they thought that they would get, but I feel like they got some coins if they would just go sit down and behave themselves. They negotiated and worked something out, is the way I see it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. Do super rich families have, like, can you be super rich and not be morally bankrupt? I mean, it has to be. It has to happen. Like, I mean, I don't know. When you get up to those higher echelons, is that something that happens? Do you get a God complex? I don't know, you guys. So there you have it. Okay, so camera cut off. But I wanted to make sure I said goodbye to you guys properly. So I want to thank you for watching this far of the video. If you haven't liked it, please like it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And as always, be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.